Hello, my name is Damon Malone. I'm making this video to announce something that I think is very exciting. We are going to finally do a Kids of the Kingdom reunion weekend. And if you don't know what that means, hopefully you'll stick around to the end of the video and you'll get a better understanding of what I'm even talking about. For those of you who may know exactly what that means, you're probably excited at this point. So we're finally going to do one. And I have some notes here, so if you see me looking away, I'm reading my notes to make sure that I hit everything that I'm supposed to hit in this video. It might be a little lengthy, but I want you to watch it all the way to the end because it's packed full of information on what we're trying to do. So as I stated before, we're having a Kids of the Kingdom reunion weekend. For some context, there was a choir that many of the people that I grew up with, we were all involved with. It was called Kids of the Kingdom. I'm not exactly sure the date it started, but I know it was in the early 80s when we all started singing together in groups, and I didn't come around to the late 80s, and they were still singing together in a choir. And so we're going to do a reunion for Kids of the Kingdom. But the more I started talking to people about it, the more I started trying to put feelers out there to see how everybody felt about it, the more I realized I'm calling it the Kids of the Kingdom reunion weekend, but in actuality, it's going to be a reunion of Teens for Christ, the Posse, New Life, and any other of those groups that if you sang with us or you were a part of us or you know how to sing, we're all getting together on a weekend, and we're all going to have a really good time, and I'm excited about it. So we're going to put on a big concert that Saturday night, and we're going to invite any and everybody who's in the area. We're going to see if we can still turn it up like we used to turn it up. So hopefully that goes over well. We're trying to get at least 8 songs to do. So if you have any songs in mind that you think we should probably pull out the old closet, go ahead and comment or send a text or whatever you need to do so for us to sing those good old jams that we used to sing. Not only that, though, for this weekend, we're planning on doing quite a few things more than just the choir rehearsals. We're looking at renting out a theater for us to all go see a movie together and hang out and have a good time there. We're looking at renting out a bowling alley for all of us to go bowling like we used to. We're looking for a facility also for us to have a VBS-style field day or gym day or activities day where we're all playing the sports and the games that we used to play: basketball, volleyball, kickball. Some of us are getting up there, but I'm still gonna try. So we're looking to do all that kind of stuff like we used to do back in the day. There will also be 2 panel discussions that we're going to have on Friday and Saturday, and the topic of one of the first panel discussion on that Friday will be a prosperous mind, body, soul, and bank account. So the gist is we're going to have people, hopefully people that grew up with us that have gotten some measure of success, and we're going to have people on the panel, and we're going to talk about all of those elements. We have people who have finished their psychology degree. We have people who are financial advisors. We have people who are in medical school. We have people from all walks of life that can help us, business owners that can help us to have a prosperous outlook, a prosperous life, help us get our bank accounts better, help us get our bodies better, help us get our thought processes better. So we're excited about that panel. And this next panel that we're going to do that Saturday is a little bit more tough, but the topic of that will be, has the church failed me? Yes or no, and why? And the reason we're doing that is because we have heard so many times down through the years that people feel as though the church has failed them, that the church has not lived up to the promise or lived up to the hype or whatever, however you want to say it. And there's other people who say, no, the church has never failed me. The church has done exactly what it was supposed to do for me. But I think it's time for us to have that discussion. And I think this particular group of people is going to be a lively discussion. I think it's going to be one for the ages. And hopefully we'll be able to record it for those of you who decide not to come or can't come or whatever it may be, because I think those are going to be amazing panel discussions. And I think the weekend itself is just going to be magnificent. It's going to be like the good old days. What we would really like is if you can come, bring your family. If you got kids, bring your kids. We're going to have a good time. We're going to get back together. We're going to jam. I'm telling all the old musicians and some new musicians, hey, come on out. We're gonna rock it out. We're gonna have a good time. So bring your kids. We don't want it to be a thing where you aren't able to come because it's not summer. So the dates that we chose is June 11th through June 13th, 2026. So the full weekend, June 11th, so Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Hopefully you can come and make it. I'm giving you a full year. That's enough time for you to have bake sales, have garage sales. That's enough time for you to sell off some of that junk that you've been hoarding away. That's enough time for you to save up your vacation days and do all the things you need to do to come out and spend time with us in Tucson, Arizona. Yes, you heard it right. We're going to be doing it in Tucson, Arizona. We're talking with hotels and restaurants and trying to get discounts and trying to get things a bit cheaper and more economical for us so we can really enjoy this weekend. Don't use no excuses like I'm not saved like that. I don't go to church like that anymore. I don't have any church clothes like that. Listen. Ain't none of us where we need to be. Not one of us is where we need to be, and we're all striving to be better. Some of us may not necessarily be striving for salvation, but we're all striving to be better. We want you to come. We want you to come. I was talking to some of the people that are helping me coordinate this whole thing, and I literally said these words. If there are people who come and they're sitting at the bar in the restaurant or the hotel or whatever, I'm going to walk up to them. I'm going to sit down beside them, order a virgin pina colada, and catch up. Have a good old time talking to that person as they're sitting at the bar, because I don't care about that. We don't care about that. If you are somebody who needs to puff give behind the woodshed and all this other stuff, go do what you need to do. I'm not coming because I'm not trying to get contact, amen. But go do what you need to do. Come on inside and we eat some tacos and some nachos together, because we going to have a good time. We going to cake it up, you know what I'm saying? If you're somebody who may be with a significant other that you're not quite married to yet, and they want to come with you, bring them. Your hotel room is your hotel room. We don't care. Let them sing with us. Whatever. If you are somebody who vapes or smokes, just come. We're going to have a good time. We're going to remember some of the good old days. We're going to sing some of the good old songs. Well, I can't hit those notes like I used to. None of us can. I can't play like I used to. I ain't getting on them drums. No, I'm not. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is, come, enjoy yourself with us. Enjoy the reunion. Enjoy the fellowship. And then there's another thing that we brought up, and I wanted to talk about it. A reality is this. There are some of us who have issues with one another. A reality is there's some of us who have inflicted harm to one another. We've wounded each other. We've said some things, done some things, believed some things, in many cases, some things that seem unforgivable. And we understand that. If you are one of those people who was wounded and you've been traumatized by somebody who you think or that you know is going to be at this weekend, I still encourage you to come. I encourage you to be a part of it. I'm going to use myself. If you can't stand me, if you hate me, even you're surprised that you even watched this much of the video because the look of my face just turns your stomach and you want to throw up, there'll probably be 50, 60 other people who aren't me who would absolutely love to see you. Love to spend time with you, love to sing those songs with you and go bowling with you and eat dinner with you and have good times with you. So come and see those people. And maybe we can get some healing together. Maybe we can pray together. Maybe we can cry together. Maybe we can apologize to each other. And let's say you love me. Let's say just thinking about spending the weekend with me brings you joy. You're happy as you can be. But there's somebody else that you think might be here that you just cannot stand. You do not want to be around that person for anything in the world. I understand that. But come. Who knows what God might do? If you decided you don't believe in God anymore, well, I'm sorry for that. But come anyway, because who knows what God might do? He might soften some of these hard hearts. He might heal some of these wounds and these festering wounds that haven't healed. God knows that there are things that are still affect me to this day that happened way back when. But I'm going to try to push past it, and I hope you will as well, for all of us to be able to enjoy this wonderful weekend. One of the purposes and the goals of this weekend is for us to honor and respect the legacy of Evangelist Aileen Knight and Elder F.J. Campbell. I can honestly say for myself that I'm not necessarily a good person, to be honest with you, but I wouldn't be half as good, half as honorable as I am now if it weren't for the influence of these two wonderful people in my life. I'm so excited. I can't tell you how excited I am. And even if you are somebody who's watching this, if you've watched this far, because it's quite long, if you're somebody who's watching this video and you're like, I never sang in any choirs, I never did any of that. So what? Come anyway. We're going to have a good time. Spend time with us. You're like, I never even lived in the area you guys lived in. I'm not even from Arizona. But if this weekend sounds like something you want to be a part of, something you want to do where we're going to jam and have a concert and spend time eating and laughing and playing and, oh, it's just going to be so much fun. If this sounds like something you want to do, come and join us. If you're one of our ministerial partners from around the local cities and all this other stuff, and you just happen to stumble upon this video and you're like, man, what Malone and them have going on is something I want to be a part of, please come and join us. I think this is going to be a transformative weekend. I think it's going to be nostalgic, but also it's going to spark things in all of us to help us to be better. And we're excited. Man, I can't tell you how excited I am. The Kids of the Kingdom Reunion Weekend. You've got a year. Don't make excuses. Save up them pennies. Put the pennies in the penny jar. Bring your kids. Bring your wife. Bring your husband. Bring your other. That's not your wife or your husband. We love you. Bye.